Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I will show you how to make that pancake recipe that I showed in one of our vlogs. Adriana is here, she's going to be helping me out. I have all the ingredients here. The reason I haven't filmed it yet, I wanted to film it like I used to film for my GetFitWithLeyla channel, where I would have, you know, the proper setup and everything. And I just realized, you know, I have no time for that right now. Literally, it's just not gonna happen. So it's gonna have to be vlogging style recipes, which is not ideal, but it's totally fine. It does the job, it shares the recipe, and that is what the point of the video is. So like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to make the pancakes, but before I do that, I actually have a small announcement that I decided for those of you that know, I have two channels, because it's just a lot to manage right now with, you know, 2 under 2. I just decided that I will continue posting new videos. Yeah, I will continue posting new videos just on this RealLeyla channel. I will keep the Get Fit with Leyla channel the way it is. I just, you know, I won't be uploading videos there anymore because I'm sort of rebranding RealLeyla. It's kind of like, it's not really beauty and makeup anymore. It's more lifestyle and just kind of like, yeah, our lives and stuff like that. So look out for new videos on RealLeyla from now on. So let's get started with the recipe. I'm excited to share with you guys how I make these pancakes. Okay, so here we have all the ingredients, so I'm gonna go through them and then we'll get started. So for the base, as far as the flours go, I mix quinoa flour and rice flour, and then the other part of the base is Greek yogurt and eggs, of course. So for this portion, I honestly never measure, but I'm gonna try and kind of like measure out, you know, and let you guys know exactly how much of everything I use. So 3 eggs, and what I get from this is about 10 to 12 pancakes, depending on the size of the pancakes. So like I was saying, quinoa flour, rice flour, 3 eggs, Greek yogurt, chia seeds, coconut sugar, we have baking powder and baking soda, and then I use a little bit of vinegar to kind of mix them together, and it makes it much better. They mix well and you don't taste that kind of like weird aftertaste that sometimes baking soda leaves. And then we have vanilla extract, and I'm gonna zest a whole lemon because it just tastes really good. So that's all we need. Let's get started. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is break our eggs. Adriana, are you gonna help me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Crack 1 egg. Crack. Ready for the second one? We're gonna crack all our eggs in. Good job. Ready? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Crack. Yay. Okay. Once we have our eggs in there, the second ingredient I usually add is the Greek yogurt. And this is the one I usually don't measure. What I usually do is use this wooden spoon, and I just kind of scoop out 3 really generous big scoops. I'm gonna try to measure it actually right now because I want to make sure that you guys know the proper proportions. So this is how this is what I count as 1. I mean, it's like a very generous scoop. So we're gonna put it in our measuring cup and see how much we get. So that would be 1. So the way I'm measuring now, I think it would be about 1.5 cups. So here, I'm gonna drop that in. And I'm gonna scrape it. You're gonna mix it for me, right, Adriana? So I'm not gonna measure the half because I'm gonna just eyeball it, but I would say it's about 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt. So next ingredient I'm gonna add is chia seeds, and I just do 2 tablespoons. Adriana, you wanna do it? Okay, go ahead. Thank you. Second one. Yay, good job. So 2 tablespoons. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is zest the lemon, and I absolutely love lemon zest in baked, or not baked, I guess, like pancakes and baked goods. It just adds such a delicious flavor, and it smells so good, right, Adriana? It smells delicious. Yum yum. Yum. Yeah, she loves to taste the lemon zest. So I'm gonna go ahead and zest the entire lemon. Okay, we have a little zest thief over here. Okay. Anyway, so that was a whole lemon zested. Now we're gonna just add that in. Next we have is our coconut sugar. I'm gonna add in the coconut sugar. I just do about 2 tablespoons as well. Okay, ready? 1 and 2. And then I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. There we go. Okay, and then our flour, and that's it.
Honey.
So half a cup of quinoa flour. Good job. And half a cup of rice flour. Perfect. So last but not least, we're going to be adding in our baking powder and baking soda. And I do about half a teaspoon each.
Honey.
Okay. There we go.
Honey.
When you add in the vinegar, it's going to start fizzing, remember? Look. Basically, you want to just kind of melt the baking powder and soda together so it's not powdery anymore. And then you can kind of go ahead and use your finger to mix it. Go ahead, do it. Mix. Okay. And then just add that in. Once all that's in there, we are done, and all we need to do is just mix it gently because you have the powder, the baking powder and baking soda. That's what's going to give it that airy, fluffy texture. So when you're mixing, you want to just make sure that you kind of go gently so you don't break up all the bubbles, right, Adriana? Because we want that fluffy texture. So what I do is I just kind of go in circles like that. You want to help me? Let's do it together. Mix it all up until it's all combined, and don't over mix as well. So as you can tell already, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the bubbles are already appearing. And so what you want to do is once it's all incorporated and mixed well together, you're going to leave this on the counter for about, my mom said 30 minutes, but I find even, 10-15 minutes is plenty. So once the time is up and you can see that the batter sort of has risen, then you're basically ready to start frying them up. So I'm going to leave them on the counter and we'll be back to make our pancakes. All right, it's been about 30 minutes and I think the batter is ready to go. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like when it's basically has risen enough and is ready to go. I have my pan going on high heat just to kind of heat up the oil. I'm gonna put in the avocado oil, and then I'm gonna, once the pan is hot and the oil is hot, I'm gonna bring it down to about like medium low. And I like using avocado oil because it can sustain high heat. Not that we're cooking on high heat, but still it's better to cook on avocado oil. So you kind of need a lot of oil if you want the pancakes to rise up. So I'm going to add in my oil. Make sure it's spread around. And you need a fair amount of oil if you want the pancakes to rise up. So once the oil is hot enough, I'm going to add in the batter. I like using the ice cream scooper. I find that it's like the perfect size. Sometimes I will add one and then like another half, and I find that gives me the perfect size pancakes. Okay, so I think the oil is now hot. I'm gonna add in, scoop my batter. And this is what you basically want to hear, that sizzle. So see how that was one, but there's a little bit inside, so I add just a little more. And I'm gonna, usually I put in about 4 in this pan. So here's another one. Shake it. And just a little bit more on top. Again, you can do whatever size you prefer. If you like smaller, you can go smaller. If you like larger, you can go larger. So here's our third one. And like I said, all that will give me about 10 to 12 pancakes depending on the size. So here we go. It's cooking nicely. You can tell on the sides here the bubbles start to appear, and it means it's nice and fluffy inside, and they are so delicious. Sometimes the texture doesn't always work out exactly the same, but the flavor is always amazing. I love these pancakes so much. So I'm gonna just check and see how that's doing. That's almost ready to go. I'm just gonna bring the heat down a bit and we're gonna flip them. So I just flipped them and I realized that I wasn't filming. So anyhow, once you see that it's nice and brown, you just wanna flip it. And usually, sometimes the batter is a bit runny, so I use 2 spatulas to kind of help me so that it doesn't kind of run all over the place. So yeah, basically simple, just fry it on both sides and it's ready to go. We're just gonna check the Other side. No, it just needs a little bit more time. And they are so delicious. Yay! I don't know if you guys can tell, but they have really risen up so well and are nice and fluffy inside. I think it's pretty much done. Yeah, it's done. So it's ready to be taken out. And what I like to do is I have another pot ready to go. I keep it on a warming center and collect them in there. So all the pancakes are basically warm by the time you finish with the rest of the batter. So here we go. I'm just gonna take these out. So here you go. Once you are done, this is what they look like. Nice and fluffy. And I just like mine plain with some maple syrup, but you can definitely serve it with fruit, blueberries, strawberries, whatever you guys like. So I'm super excited to dig in and eat those pancakes. I definitely hope you guys give this recipe a try. It's seriously amazing, so delicious. And yeah, Adriana is upstairs waiting for her pancake before she goes down for her nap. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more videos and give the video a like. If you try the recipe and like it, definitely share with your friends and family so they can also enjoy those yummy pancakes. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye!